Hey there, Ivana here. So I don't know, something happened. So the first slide didn't go well, but now I'm gonna do it the second time. And in this one, we are going to talk about me a little bit, and then I want to hear more about you, where you're at with your business, and let's get started with this. So here's one thing. What most people don't know about me is that I wasn't even 18 when I actually moved to the United States. And all I had in my pocket was $100, and that was it. I had really barely spoken any English at the time, and I wasn't even done with high school. I was just finishing my last year of high school. And to top it all off, when I moved there, I moved without my parents. So I was all on my own before I was 18. And I think that was actually a really big push into you have to do this right. You have to take care of yourself. So within a year, I finished high school, enrolled in college, and got a couple of jobs actually to support myself. And, the life was moving on. So by the age of 24, I started a real estate career at the age of 21. So by the age of 24, I already was a six-figure earner. And think about it, just few years prior to that, I had no money and broken English. So why am I saying this? Because I'm the type of person who pushes. Even when it's hard, sometimes I get knocked down and it's tough. But the next day, I get up and I do it again. And that's exactly why I am seeing success in my business. But here's the thing. Through the years of doing this, I noticed something, and it had to do with goals. I would reach my goals, and then at some point I would just stop because I reached the goal and I didn't know what to do after that. So my first goal was with real estate to hit 100K, in a year. And I did more than that. So that was exciting, especially for a 24-year-old. But what after that? So after, the real estate, I ended up getting married, having two kids, and I started switching to doing online business. And at first I started with eBay. And again, I had a goal, hitting $25,000 in revenue within a month, and that I reached within 6 months. So again, after that, I'm like, okay, I'm just selling stuff. I want more out of this. So the third, thing was the affiliate marketing. I got into that because I was thinking of moving back where I'm originally from, and I thought it would be so cool if I could do this business while I lived there. And again, my first goal was just hitting $2,000, within, I believe it was about a year since I got into it, and I reached it. And that's kind of at the same time when I realized it's a lot easier to sell services online than it is to do affiliate marketing. At least it was for me. And having said this, I got into offering services online, SEO services, and I knew very little about SEO except that I was getting some success with linking, special kind of like link wheels that we did, totally black hat nowadays. But at the time, it was working very well. And it was really, it pushed me to, again, build a six-figure from it, recurring income at that. And I didn't know that we could do launches and release products that way. All I knew was I needed to do blogging, drive my traffic to my sales pages, build a list, and sell, And I made that success too. So a few years after, the whole thing with SEO got really crazy and Google was doing lots of, updates, the animal updates as they call them, my links weren't working that well anymore. And I was getting out of that, getting into social media and launching. Again, I was doing well because I had the goal, I was reaching it, but something was missing. And the reason I'm saying all of this is what's missing, at least for me, is it didn't have a purpose. My business needed to do more than just make money. Yes, my family lives off of it. I support my two kids off of it. It's great. It's awesome. But it needs to have a little more. So 6 months back, Soci Masters girls, well, we are all Soci Master girls, but Alicia and Laurette, they approached me and Mitali to join in a partnership to build a really successful multi-million-dollar business with Soci Masters. And the reason I really liked it and the reason I jumped on board was because it had a higher purpose. And with my lives that I will be doing and showing you how to do everything that we do in our business, your business has to have a purpose. So if your end goal is just about making money, once you reach it, I don't know, at least for me, I get really, I want to say sad, because it's not satisfying. For me, it's satisfying in seeing our clients, our customers inside Soci Master Group actually getting results. Getting emails every day that, hey, this is working. I just got my first client. Tomorrow I have 2 meetings. That is success. That's what keeps you motivated. That's what gets me up in the morning. Now, I actually have a little bit of cheat sheet here, so I don't go off on the subject. I tend to do that from time to time. So what I wanted to share with you is, whatever you're doing right now, I don't know what your goals are. I can't tell you which business you want to get in, but what I can say, whatever you do, what I share in the upcoming videos and this one, it's going to help you build a huge successful business and the one with a purpose. So every day for me, at least, I start my day with a to-do list from the day before. And those are mini goals. And the mini goals are getting me to the big goals. And everyone should be doing that as well. Because if you're just buying stuff, buying product after product, and you're not implementing, you don't have a little goal list set up, it's going to be very hard for you to succeed. So make sure whatever the business you're in, you have every day a to-do list, that you start with. Now, before we move on about business, because in this industry, one of the hardest things for people, and I've been in your position many times actually over the last 10 years, we get bombarded with information. There's too much information. And if you don't have the purpose business, that information is confusing. And what I wanted to share is a story of a girl that I know. She actually does my nails, and she doesn't do any advertising. Imagine that. Can you believe that? She doesn't do lives. She doesn't advertise in newspapers. She doesn't have, I don't think she has business cards. She doesn't have gift cards, nothing. Her whole business is referral based. Now, I just got my nails done. I love to get my nails done, and I'm a referral from a previous client. So the reason I'm saying this girl, she started as having this business as a side gig, just a business that was making her a little extra money. But then she realized that now she had all these clients and she was making a lot more money, from home than she was at her current job. And she ended up, leaving her job, and all she does is nails, and she's actually getting into different businesses. So the reason I'm saying this, we have so many traffic strategies that people bombard us with. And look at this girl. She's just doing an amazing job with her nails, and she's really awesome. She's not expensive at all, and she just gets referrals. So I don't know what you are doing, but remember that you just have to be good at that. Your business has to be around something that does good for others. It has to have a higher purpose, and then you can have a referral-based business. You don't have to advertise. Obviously, I'm not saying don't. She could expand a lot more. She's not at that phase right now. I know, because she's doing something that's totally, she's saving money to get into a totally different business as well, where she won't have to be there constantly, which I totally understand. But I wanted to share that story with you because a lot of people get into, give me the leads. But if you don't know what you're selling in the back, the leads won't help you. So in the next session, we are going to talk more about funnel, because I think you need to understand that a little better as well before we get into a whole lead generation thing. Okay, so I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, and just for 1 second, I wanted to touch base on the funnel. And this was something I learned from Matt Basic at the first event I went to, that was in 2017. And anyone who is serious about their business, as soon as you're making enough money, make sure you start going to the events, because you learn quite a bit and you meet some awesome people. Now, a lot of these people are just willing to share. And Matt Basic said, I see a lot of guys and gals, get into the industry and they're just selling without knowing what their roam is. And by roam, he meant, what is it in the back that you're building? And why are you doing everything else to lead all those people to, what's in the back? So with Matt Basic, words that he used, I thought, well, yeah, that's something I've been missing all along. I'm really good at lead generation. I'm really good at traffic generation. I mean, I teach people how to do all of that. But my back end, I didn't have my roam. And with Soci Masters team, we totally changed all of that. Basically, all the knowledge that we have, we put it together and started working as a team. Which brings me up to the next point. Now, if you're doing this on your own, I'm also going to say it's going to be very hard. I've done it on my own, and I thought nobody can do it better than me. I'm the best. I'm not the best. And I'm glad that I realized that, everybody has different set of skills and we can help each other. Now, it's hard to find partners to work with that get along well. So probably before you actually commit to the full partnership, you should do a test run. With my girls, we didn't do a test run because we all had different set of skills, and we had lots of conversations about how we handle any issues that might come up prior to starting, this business. So with my girls, it's pretty good. We added 2 more guys into the team right now, so it's 6 of us in a team, and the communication is fine. Everybody knows what their job is. Now, if you don't like working with partners, even though I suggest you try it, I was against it because I had some partners before that weren't easy to work with, and we couldn't get along. It was really hard making the decisions together on spending money on advertising, which type of ads we should run, and all of that. Too many issues with it. Imagine this. Now, I don't have any of those issues. Now, the reason I'm saying this, if you don't like working with a team in terms of like partnerships, I suggest you find good staff that's going to help you get to the next level. So there are people who run ads. If you don't know how to do that, you can outsource that part as well. I think it's better to focus on the funnel and driving buyer traffic to your pages and leave the little things to other people. Like right now, I'm in the process of training a person who's going to do our Instagram. I'm in the process of training someone who's going to monitor our Facebook groups and making sure everything is fine. We also have people who are doing our customer service right now. So besides us running a business, we have people helping us get to the next level. Now, having said all of this, I wanted to say, again, going back to what you can do with your business. A lot of people don't know what their real business is. Like, they're into affiliate marketing, but again, what kind? You need to specialize in something. So if it's affiliate marketing, CPA marketing, stick to that. Don't wander off. Because the reason I'm saying this, it's all based on my experience. Not too long ago, I was really confused because I was getting bombarded with too much information, and I was doing a little bit of everything, and I was exhausted. Yes, I was making money, but exhausted at the end of the day. It's like, there's so much to do, and I can't keep up with everything. So I decided to just look over my business model and say, okay, I love doing this, but right now I can't focus on that 100%. So I need to put it on the side. Same thing with everything else. And all I started doing was doing lead generation and funneling the people into higher ticket items. And those weren't my higher ticket items. Those were higher ticket items ran by other people. So we would share like JV partnership, we would share 50-50 profits. And I would suggest for anyone who's not good at webinars, then, find a JV partner who wants to partner up with you and who is going to pay you a percentage of all the profits. So think about that when you're doing it. And also something else I learned from Matt Basic, he said, getting rich is a team sport. And my partner Vitali, she said amen to that. And I thought, wow, when you think about it, it seriously is. A lot of people struggle making $100 a day and getting to that level and, moving forward after that. Then the thing is, a lot of times they're trying to just do everything on their own. And if they found someone to help them out, they could reach success a lot faster. So remember that there are people on Fiverr that you can outsource to. I have a personal assistant helping me with a lot of things. And thanks God for her, because without her, I would be lost. There's so many times that I have to leave, take care of my kids. I just sent her instructions. Listen, I need this done. Can you please get on it? And she's like, yeah, I'm on top of it. Don't worry about it. I'll message you when I'm done. So she takes care of it until I get back. And you have to learn to outsource and let go of the control. So I was hoping to touch base a little more about the issues that you're dealing with right now. I want to know if you have a team or not, what your struggles are inside of your business. So make sure you drop the comments below. And I'm looking forward to continuing this conversation with you, because there's so much more I want to share. But I thought sharing a little bit about me, my personal story, and my struggles as well might help you. Because at the last event in Bangkok, you always think all these big internet marketers, they got it all together. And I realized that they all struggle. It doesn't matter what level you are at, if you're, just starting out, if you're, intermediate internet marketer, or you have this huge success, it doesn't matter. Everybody struggles with something. So just follow people who are there to help you. Try to do what you love in your business. That's very important, because we've been working with Soci Masters team. We've been working so hard for the past 6 months to put everything together. It's 4 of us now, added 2 more people in, and it's been a lot of hard work. But at the same time, we get up every morning with a smile on our face, because it's something we enjoy doing, and we want you to do the same. So hopefully you enjoyed this live. I hope I didn't go on for too long. I'm trying to keep it short. I know everybody has their own agenda and things that they need to do, but trying to, be there for you. And let's talk next week again. Bye-bye.